I like that. Very versatile. Ooh, yes, I like that. Hey birdies! Today we are going to talk about Ipsy. Disclaimer: this video is not sponsored or affiliated with Ipsy whatsoever. This video is just simply to show you what you could get in a monthly bag. We're also going to talk about preferences, my preferences specifically, and we'll talk about why I've chosen those preferences on my profile. This month, the month of March, it's a big one, but we're just gonna dive right in. And as we talk about things too, I'm gonna do a look using my Ipsy bag contents. Some stuff I might be using outside of the Ipsy bag, like foundation, concealer, stuff like that. But I'm gonna show you how to do a look using the stuff that come in my bag, depending on what I got, of course. And everything I talk about, I'll drop a link in the description box so you can check out their website. So first things first, it comes in this awesome pink bag. It used to be like a metallic pink, but they changed it up. That's okay. We're just gonna throw this aside. So this is the monthly bag. Super cute, dark teal. I love these bags. They're durable. They're not cheaply made. I have so many of them. So the month of March this year is Ipsy's 100th bag. So it's come with some pretty good contents and I'm super excited. The first one we're going to dive into is a brush. This looks like a concealer brush. It's the Firma 203 concealer brush. FirmaBeauty.com. Again, this video is not sponsored at all. The other thing that was outside of the bag that didn't fit in it was this Blackhead O2 Bubble Pore Pack. So the typically in these Ipsy bags, they're pore masks and stuff like that. They'll come in like little containers like these, and of course you don't need a whole lot. That I found anyway. Ooh. So it's bubbly. It doesn't really have a smell to it, like at all, which is kind of reassuring because you don't want anything smelling like chemically. I hate when things smell chemically. There is one cool thing that comes with Ipsy too. There's like a little information sheet that it'll come with to tell me exactly what this is. Now I can already tell by the front packaging that this is a pore like cleanser almost. So that's good. It's good for sensitive skin and complexion. It's good for me. So let's dive in. So the first thing I see, one of the brands that I have on my Ipsy as a thing, one brand that I do like is Ofra. I started out with Ofra in beauty school. That was the first name brand thing that I started with outside of BH Cosmetics. So I really do like Ofra, and this is a bronzer. This is a full bronzer, you guys. This doesn't happen often that you get like a full bronzer like this. I put that in quotations because like a lot of them, they would be like the size of this. And to me, an eyeshadow that size is a full size. It lasts a minute. But this is a pretty big bronzer. This is shade Americano. That's nice. I like that. So we're gonna set this aside and we'll be using it later. So the next thing I see here, it's a box. Ooh, Pacifica. So I have used them before. They have come in a couple of my Ipsy bags in the past. Wild hemp infused eyeshadows. One thing I do like about Pacifica is that they are 100% vegan and they are cruelty free. Save the animals. That's all I care about. This is the palette Wild Hemp, and it does come with like one of those these little brushes here. So these are the colors. And quartz, dusty, smoky quartz, tiger, and crystal flower. Starting here, going that way. I do like these shades. They are very buttery. They're not super chalky, which is nice. And they're pigmented. They have a soft pigment, and they blend beautifully. So we'll set that to the side. Tatcha water cream. So pore perfecting Japanese wild rose for normal to oily skin. So my face, I have combination skin. So in my T-zone area, I'm very oily, but in the jawline and my chin area, I'm very, very dry. So this works really well. I'm already gonna tell you this is gonna work beautifully. And I love Japanese wild rose too, so I bet this smells amazing. Oh, yes. Smells amazing. So it's a good moisturizer. You know what? While we're doing this, let's actually put some of this moisturizer on now. See how it feels once we get to our primer of things. And I didn't wear any powder or anything to work today. All I have on is eyeliner, so we will be removing that. The last thing we got in here is Sugar Uptown Curl Lengthening Mascara. So, okay. Anytime that I've gotten a mascara that says lengthening, it doesn't lengthen very well. The only mascara that I've ever gotten that's been a lengthening mascara was the It Cosmetics Superhero mascara. And clearly, if I got that in my Ipsy and I loved it, I bought it full size. I love that mascara. That's a small brush. What am I supposed to do with that? On the plus side, Sugar never smells chemically, which is really good. So here's the little card I was talking about. So the front of it just kind of gives like a little information inspo thing of the month. And then on the inside, it lists everything that you've got and what it's used for. The Bubble Pore Pack. So blackheads, we said that backing before, they just can't take the hint. So yes, this eliminates blackheads and whiteheads and exfoliates away dead skin cells for an all-over glow. We love that. We love the glowy queen. The Tatcha water cream, lightweight cream, brings hydration. Ooh, it says you can put this in the fridge and it'll feel extra refreshing and calm puffiness. I like that. Very versatile. Yes, I like that. So I'm gonna clean off my eyes and we're just gonna dive right in. And I'll just speed this up for you. All right. So you see I got my eyebrows done on. I have reapplied the moisturizer. I've done my concealer under my eyes and I've done my eye primer. So now we're gonna move to the Pacifica Hemp palette. So I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna start with an angled fluffy brush and I'm gonna dip into this first color, which is Quartz. Just browse the brow bone. Now this color is definitely like my actual skin tone, so it's gonna be really hard to see. I'm going to use that same brush and I'm going to dip into the darker color, which is Tiger, or yeah, Tiger. You can definitely use this entire palette in one look, wholeheartedly. The darker shimmery color, which is called Crystal Flower. You could definitely go in with your fingers too. This next color, I'm gonna use my fingers, and it's Smoky Quartz, which is gonna be this middle one. I'm gonna use a pencil brush. I'm gonna dip into this lighter shimmer color. It's called Dusty. We're gonna hit the inner corner with that. Ooh, nice, like goldy color. I like that. And you can definitely use these as highlighters too. I've used a Pacifica palette as a highlighter and it worked beautifully. I'm just gonna take a simple black liner pencil. I'm gonna hit the outer corner, tear line and lash line. I'm only gonna bring that about halfway in. We're gonna take a denser brush, kind of like this one. I'm gonna take that darker brown and smoke that out just a little bit. I found that blending with my finger too under the eye helps. Although my eyeliner went haywire. I was like, girl, I'm not doing that today. Now I am going to go out of the bag. I'm gonna put a little bit of a top liner on. This is the Sex Kitten Liquid Eyeliner by Tarte. And okay, so before anybody asks, I have no method to doing this. It's literally a flick and pray for the best. So I'll show you how that goes. We flick and pray for the best. Now, sometimes my eyeliner does not come out even, like at all, like ever. I've gotten to the point with my eyes that my eyeliner are not sisters. Or they're not twins, they're like sisters kind of ish. Yep, that's the flick and pray. Next, we're gonna finish this eye look with the Sugar Uptown Curl Lengthening Mascara. Let's just see how good this lengthens. I'm not hating it, not loving it either. Once you like used the It Superhero Lash for so long, you kind of develop this love for it. So I hit the lower lashes very rarely. If I'm doing a smoky eye, I will, but I'll only hit the lower outer corners of the lash. I won't hit the entire line. Foundation. Which is the Collab Liquid Matte Foundation. Typically, I would bake, but I'm not baking this time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my concealer. Yes, this is the same liquid concealer I use for under my eye. I can't talk today. I'm done with talking. This is the same concealer that I use under my eyebrows, because my stick concealer broke. Blend, blendy blend. Now we're gonna use our Jeffree Star translucent powder. And it legitimately smells like freaking heaven. It does smell like vanilla, legitimately. Ooh. I would typically bake, but we're not baking today. We're just gonna powder. And now we're gonna use the Ofra bronzer that we got in the Ipsy bag. And I like pigments. See, I am pasty. I am white. So when I do my contour, I like it to be a little bit dark because I want it to look like I have some pigment other than just white. I was in a hurry getting ready for work yesterday, and I'm driving down the road. You know how sometimes we look into the little mirror up there in the front, just checking ourselves out, going, "Ooh, girl, yes, you look snatched." I looked at that mirror and went, "Oh, girl, you've got a dark spot." So you best believe I'm sitting in my car just trying to buff it out with my hand. Took off my skin with it too because I had already sprayed my final spray on. So at this point, I'm sitting there going, it's not gonna blend, and I'm praying and I'm hoping and I'm like, please blend. And it finally did. Thank God. We need some blush. We're gonna use the Bang Beauty Smoked Peach. This is actually a color that I got in one of my Ipsy bags months ago, like probably a year ago at this point. And this has a little bit of a shimmer to it, which is okay. We're gonna do some highlighter. And I'm gonna use the the Pacifica palette for the highlighter. Now that is showing up. Love that. And some lipstick. There we go. This is our look with our March Ipsy bag. I love it. I'm feeling it. This is a perfect look I could probably wear to work, on a date night. It's very subtle. It's not big. It's not super glam. And a nice berry lip to complement it. If you guys like this video, make sure to pick the like button, and if you've already picked that like button, make sure you pick that subscribe button. Also, be sure to hit the little bell notification to let you know when I post my next video. Also, leave a comment down below and I will make sure you get a shout out in my next video as well. Shout out to this video goes to Estefania Vera. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you soon.